wig that I'm going to be working with. I gave it a color, but I think I'm gonna go brighter with it in a few days. But it has some nice tones to it. I absolutely love it. It goes really great with the season that we are in. But right now, it looks like this. So whether you're gonna do it down the middle would be cute, but I'm a side part girl. How about you? What do you think? Middle or side part? It's kind of hard there. I'm the worst because it's gonna always be a side part for me. Always. I just see the bangs right now. You see it. Ooh-wee. But I had a middle part last time, so we're gonna decide. So first, take your handy dandy scrunchie or alligator clips, which I must say I do prefer. And you part it. I like to say down the middle, because you don't want to go section by section by section like your hairstylist would, because it's kind of hard when it's on your own head, you know? I've split my wig in half, or maybe slightly lower, depending on how much I can handle. And put it up in a scrunchie out of my way. I hate it when hair is in my way. That is like one of my biggest pet peeves in the whole wide world, when hair is in my way. So it's slightly less than half, which is a-okay with me. I mean, no one's trying to do the most here, you know. Work smarter, not harder. So let's get started, and I'm using my T3. Oh, rose gold. And I'm absolutely in love with it. But let's get started. And you do not want to burn yourself with this, like at all. So we're gonna go for tight curls, but it doesn't matter if it falls off the iron. I like to split my hair in half. Take a mental note. And one side, it's gonna be split into two down the middle. You still want to split it down the middle even if it is a side part. See that bad boy? Ooh. Ooh. It's a sexy curl, I must say. So I like to split it down the middle and separate it, which I've already done. And you want to curl away from your face. Always remember, away from your face. Unless you like to do all your curls in one direction, which would be cute. Also, there's so many different ways you can style your hair when it comes to curls. They can be loose curls, they can be tight curls. I prefer to do tighter curls because I want it to last me for the whole week. And it will last me the whole week because I'm not sleeping on it, which is why I am pro wig life. I absolutely positively refuse to be curling my hair every day. So that thing sit nice and pretty on the wig stand. The wig head on the wig stands. And the curls get to have life all week long. Sometimes 2 weeks. Depending on how you take care of it. And it'll hold, especially if you put some hairspray. Yes. It'll hold, can hold up to 2 weeks, but keep in mind it's gonna be loose curls by the end. And that's the look I'm going for. I want several looks in one. Tight curls, in between, loose curls, waves. So you get so many looks in one, and it's absolutely beautiful. See, you see what I'm doing? This is my left side, your right. I put this piece facing downward and flipping it up and out of my way. Make sure you're going around the curling iron so you're not burning yourself. To help you better twist it, you can guide the hair like how I'm doing. I grab the ends. And as it gets shorter, you won't have to do all of that, but when it's long, it might get tangled. So just to help guide it. We have one side done here. How beautiful is that? Love it. And then I'm wanting to put that back there, let it cool. It's nice and bouncy, it's not dropping. If your curl is dropping, you're not doing it tight enough. So now this is my right side. And I'm just going to, it's harder on this side, I must say. I absolutely positively prefer to curl on the other side because I have more control with what I'm doing, whereas I have to really try hard not to burn myself and try really hard to just keep control of the direction of the curl. For me, this is my hardest side. If you're a lefty, maybe not. And if you're a righty, maybe not. But I struggle. I struggle pretty badly with that side, so make sure it stays underneath here so it's easy to slip right on out as it's finishing up the curling process. Yes, honey, yes. Let's go to the back, out of my way. And I like to take small pieces. The smaller, the better your curl will come out. Keep that in mind. So you see how I have it, and it's curling away from my face, away from the face, away from the face. Just constantly keep telling yourself that. Now, if you're like, away from the face, what does that even mean? Let me show you what it would look like if I curled it in my face, and it would usually come out like this. If you want your curl to face this way, you would do away from your face on the right side going all the way around, and then this side would just curve in like this, which would be super cute. So this is inward, but we want the curl to go outward. This is inward toward the face, curl inward toward the face, curl outward away from the face. So if I wanted to do inward, I would do it like this with this piece on top and go inward. But because that's not what I'm doing, I want it to go outward, I would make sure this is underneath and going around the barrel, outward and away from my face. I hope I feel like I explained it the best that I can. You just have to if it's too long, sometimes it's hard for it to go. So you want to just pump this a little bit just to kind of loosen it up. Let it sit, loosen up, let it sit, loosen up, let it sit. And then you'll know when it's no longer needing to be twisted because it'll be loose and it would have let go of the hair, and you will feel the difference. Then you just slowly pull it out. Now we are done with our first row. Done with our first row. And now it's time for our second row. And usually there'll be like maybe 3 or 4 rows, depending on what you can handle. And try to start, if you're practicing, practice in the front and get the hang of it in the front before you go going ham in the back. And then also another way to cheat is to do it on your wig head or wig stand, whatever. Do it on your wig head and it'll be right in front of you like it's your client's, and it'll be so much easier versus on your head. But if you have a sew-in or something and you need help and you're trying to figure out how do I get my curls back like how my stylist did it, this is the tutorial you needed. Because girl, I got you.